What's good? 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 Hope y'all doing well on a Thursday. Got your homie Kynard as well as the homie Britley King in the house. Dope Dialogue Thursday. What's going on, Britt?
Oh, just waiting for you to give me the signal that we're gonna start speaking
I
before we
did.
speak.
I did not send it. Thought I sent it. It said, here we go. You didn't see it on Skype? You probably got me on Do Not Disturb. There we
That's
go.
the case.
Well, I sent it. I said, hey, here we go.
Okay, well, hey guys, it's Thursday, not Wednesday. We got
It's
that
Thursday,
part.
not Wednesday. I apologize to those that came yesterday. I tried to send a message out from my mobile. Yeah, but I was in a place that didn't have really good reception. And so I didn't get the message out. I apologize for that. Yo, what's good? Zeus is here with us early on a Thursday. What up, Zeus?
Hey Zeus, we've missed you with our whole hearts. You don't understand how much joy I'm feeling inside. I don't
Right.
show it a lot on the outside, but on the inside, I am beaming just because you're here.
Shout out to Zeus,
It's
man.
about making people feel special. Hey Zeus.
Zeus, man, we did miss you. We glad you're in the house, and everybody else that's watching and listening to us. We say thank you. We here getting it done. Zeus probably been
Happy
living his
Pride
whole
Month,
life.
y'all.
What'd you say?
I said Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride
Allies,
Month.
Team Ally.
Yeah,
You know
Team
what I'm saying?
Ally. Shout out to Pride Month out here representing, getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
Manifest. Oh, y'all, LA color must be one of those Lakers to take this joint. Yes, we got Brittany in the gold. We got Kynard in the purple and gold. The Lakers,
Okay,
I
here's
got
the
it. My
thing. Here's
boys
the
got to
thing.
pull it out tonight.
We
I'm
know
ready.
she's an LA girl. However, she's not a Laker fan. She just happens to be in Black Girl Gold today.
Oh,
It's not
black
about the
girl
Lakers.
gold.
We don't. It's Black Girl Gold. Always Black Girl Magic Gold. If y'all don't know, we look great in goldenrod and marigold. It's a color for us melanated sisters and brothers. So she wears it often. It's not about the Lakers. Fuck those guys.
No, you see the boy LeBron Wash King in the house. We taking it tonight. You know what I'm saying? We gonna extend it.
We
So
don't have to talk about them because they're already gone. They asses whooped a little bit, but it's okay.
to me,
Boston, shut up.
Boston,
Don't. I don't
peace
want to hear
out.
it. It's
Be easy.
Celtics gang over here.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't even know how that happened. How's the Thursday going though?
The Thursday is it's not bad. It's it's Thursday.
Mm,
It's a Friday Eve.
yeah, but don't you
That's
got
about
some
it.
things going on that you want to share with the world about what's going on in your life on a Thursday? I had to have somebody come through, fix the
You ain't about to put me
situation.
out.
No.
You're so rude. It's not even that bad. There's just sludge coming through my pipes.
Some sludge. No,
It's
when
like the
sludge is
color.
coming through the pipes, it's not a good Thursday.
It's like a brownish orange sludge that apparently is a byproduct of the water softener machine that hasn't been serviced in a while. So pipes is clogged up. She ain't got no water. Day two.
So, did you run to the
Day
local
two, no
hotel to take a
water.
quick shower?
No, she ran to the local bathroom, which is right across the bedroom, down the hall. She hit it with a whole bunch of baby wipes. Half a pack of baby wipes is gone on this trend. Also, the water outside is perfectly fine.
Oh, so you can go out there and
Sprinklers,
get a quick
sprinklers
bucket.
flourishing.
Yeah, I got you.
Sprinklers are flourishing, all those
Okay.
things. So she had to take a little bird bath and hit it with some baby wipes.
There you go. Look, there's sometimes it's like
She
that.
bird bathed it. It's not the life for me. It's not what I choose. Having to make water warm on the stove is not a thing that I thought that I'd have to do in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Here we are.
because she doesn't like cold water in her bird bath. So
There you go.
it's been a thing. Hopefully, it gets fixed by tomorrow evening.
Yeah, let's hope.
And I'm gonna just stay in the house because I can't. I just can't be in the streets musty.
No, you can't be in the streets
I
musty.
don't
That's
believe I'm musty, but we don't want to take the risk because our body ain't dipped in the water in a day and a half.
yeah, sludge can't be good. Sludge can't be good in
It's
these
it
streets.
looked like an icy coming out the
Ugh.
faucet.
Had to call
This
some
is the
people
thing.
ASAP.
He been here and then he left. He
And then
said,
he
"Oh
left.
no, this is bad. I gotta go."
And that's
I
how
said, "Bruh,
Thursday
but
is
what about?
going.
How's your Thursday? You got water?
That's how Thursday is going. No, I got water. Um,
Perfect.
yeah, water is popping. So I mean, in contrast, I think that I'm having a very good Thursday. If these Lakers lose, though, my Thursday is not gonna be pleasant. But all that being said, look,
Ooh.
let's get into the show. I want to share something that happened with me this weekend and talking about it a little bit. Um, it's crazy for me. A lot of times, I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. Things happen as they are supposed to happen, but often in life, things don't go as planned. Right? If that's really the main theme of life, you create a plan, and then things don't go according to plan. For instance, our lovely friend Brittany woke up, jumped in the shower. She had a plan, gonna clean her body. Sludge came out
Hmm.
of the faucet, right? Well, this weekend, something happened to me a lot like when I was getting ready for South by Southwest. I was getting ready to perform. I invested a lot of this money. I'm trying to get all the plans. I got dancers, I got smoke, I got lights, I got a band, I got promo materials as an artist, I got videographers, I got all these people. I paid all of these people. I'm about to go on and put on the show of my life and, do what I got to do. And then COVID hit and South by Southwest was canceled. And at that time, I really didn't know if I was gonna do music anymore because the one thing about being an artist that no one really talks about is when you take the L. Right? When you wake up, you're trying to do what you're trying to do, but it always seems to be obstacles in the way of you reaching what your goal is. And so this past weekend, something similarly happened, right? For those that don't know, the project is done. Yeah, let's clap for that. Let's clap. We got the project done. Project is done. Finally, we're gonna get ready to
I
drop
know I'm
some
not on the
music.
screen, but drop a few.
Thank you for the applause. And on top of that, this past weekend we wanted to shoot some visuals. And knowing me, I invest heavy in the visualization of my artwork. And so we were going to shoot 2 full days, 12 hours, long hours, extras, dancers, microphones, bands, clubs, post COVID, we live in our best life. And on Saturday, everything pretty much went according to plan. It was beautiful. I had friends come through, people show up, we laugh, we giggle, people look good. Sunday didn't go as planned. Right? Sunday I was supposed to film in one location and it was double booked. And I didn't have a backup location. I got 4 or 5 actors. I got a crew of maybe 5, 6 people. I got about 10 people that are trying to work. And just this morning, as I'm pulling up to the venue, 5 minutes late, I realized that we can't get in. And the first instinct is to scream at the top of your head and be like, yo, this is some utter bullshit. This is big bull dookie bullshit. Because I had invested a lot of money in this production. I rented it through Peerspace, which is a production company that's a lot like Airbnb. I spent probably about $1,000 securing the location for 12 hours. The fact that it was double booked, and now I have actors and actresses, I have crew members as well as myself who are getting paid, they're not doing anything. And the truth is in that moment that I found out, I tried to call 4 or 5 places, but I knew that it was highly unlikely because on a Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, most individuals are busy and they're not going to be responsive. So I was going to have to eat this L. I was going to have to hold it. I was going to have to struggle with it because I was contemplating like maybe this is it for me. I continue to try, you continue to try, continue to put one step in front of the other. And when you meet these roadblocks, sometimes you just get tired. You be like, look, God, you know the boy been on this road a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? I done looked over at the footsteps and I ain't seen no extras. I knew you was carrying me. I need you to fix this today. And then I had an idea to call some people that I was really good friends with. They understood what it was that I was trying to do. Usually they busy on the weekends because they have kids. After I made the phone call, I felt ashamed, felt embarrassed that I had to ask somebody for some help. Not their responsibility. Had they told me no, I was fully okay with it, but I had to get the courage to just be like, hey, I don't have no place to film. I got all of these people working. Is it okay if we use your home to film? Because it fits what we are looking for. And I could sense the hesitation like today. Not only today, but right now. Like, not 2 hours from now, not 3 hours from now, but like, I'm about to grab my people, and if it's okay, I'm going to send them to your house. Now, this is no small feat, because the truth is if somebody asked me, chances are I'd probably be like, hell to the no. Right? I probably wouldn't do it because it wouldn't fit. On top of it, you know, the truth is that you get to decide how you help people. And like I said, I was perfectly okay with them coming being, nah, it's not going to be that. But where I was at, like I was desperate. I mean, I stood to lose another $2,000 in investment and to try and reschedule and get everybody in and get everybody lined up. It's going to be a difficult task. The energy was going to be done and I might have been broken. But I had to get out of my own way. I had to set my pride aside. I had to call my friends and be like, yo, I'm about to bring about 10 strangers to your house and we would like to film in your bathroom, in your living room, and in your kitchen. If that's all right with you. Hopefully your house is not a mess. And I was blessed. As a man, like I was touched in my heart that they opened up their homes and they was like, nah, we get what you're trying to do. We believe that you do dope shit. We want to see you win. Bring your people over here. And you can do all the filming you need to do. I didn't tell them how long I needed the house because I was afraid they was going to say. When they told us to come over, I double checked and said, hey, is it okay that we use this into the night? We got to get a couple different scenes. My homies told me you can use it as late as you need to. Then they proceeded to buy food for everybody and give them drinks at the end of the night. I was really overwhelmed with the kindness that my homies showed me. So I wanted to tell this story because that's why I wasn't here last night. I had to take them out to dinner. Yesterday was the only time that they were available. And so I had to get them out and I had to show my appreciation immediately. Things don't always go as planned. Sometimes it's very difficult to ask for help. But if you get the help, if somebody shows up for you, they do something that's totally extraordinary, it then falls on you to do something extraordinary for them. Took them to one of the most expensive restaurants in Texas, told them, get whatever you want to get. I got you. Because I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have put on my production. I couldn't have done what it was that I needed to do in regards to creating the artwork for this music that I've produced. And you are an integral part of this being a possibility. So I had them over, took them out, told them, look, I appreciate it. I told them that I can't believe that they've done anything of this nature for me. And I told them that I'd give them $10 if I really was on like that. You need 10? I got you, homie. But for me as an artist, when you come across these people on your journey, regardless if you're an artist or not, you got somebody that's got your back, or you got somebody that want to see you win when everything isn't going as planned, and they show up for you. You just have to reciprocate the same energy. They need me to hide the body. This is not evidence. I would not hide the body, but I probably would. I just hope that I confused a lot of individuals. So if a body needed to be hid, not looking in my direction. But that's the kind of love that they get from me. They've gone above and beyond. Things don't go as planned. You may wake up one day, you might lose your job, and somebody might be able to hook you up with some information on getting another job. You might wake up, got sludge coming out of your pipes, and you hit the plumber up, and the plumber get there and he fix it right away. Or he leave and say it's going to take 2 or 3 days. But either way it goes, somebody shouted him out. He got over there as quickly as possible. He might have did it for free if y'all homies. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to bring that story to the light. I think a lot of times as an artist, we go through a lot to try and realize our vision. But the truth is I can't do it all on my own. And a lot of times I'm in a position where I have to ask for help. And if I get popping, you better believe that I'm going to take care of those individuals because they did something and they were able to put me in a position to win. And that's all we could ever hope for. All that being said, y'all know I'm going to take it to my co-host and ask if she had somebody help her try and win. Probably going to tell us no, but let's get her take on it. Hey, Brittany, how are you?
Got it out the mud on my own.
You got it out the mud on your own, Britt?
I just wanted to say that because, you know, it's popular to say you got it out the mud.
Got it out the mud on your own is big cap.
Super huge. The biggest cap.
In the world. Nobody in this world, you might have did the work and worked hard. There's always people along the way on the journey that help you get where you're going or help you get over the hump. Right?
Exactly. It was a small assist, I will say, but I had to have my brother help me this weekend. Because I was setting up a party, like a big grazing station for this little girl's birthday. And I had all this stuff like pre-cut and arranged. And I left a big, big bag of all this stuff in an extra refrigerator. And I was setting the stuff up. I was like 20, 30 minutes from being done. I was looking in the cooler like there was 2 big ass bags of watermelon and there were like all these berries and the cheese shit is there. Okay, cool. But I'm missing some stuff. And I was like, shit, I left that bag. But I was a small distance away from where the stuff was already prepped. And I hit my brother. I was like, yo, I need you, please, to
Yeah.
go look in the second fridge at my house, and drive it to me. Here's the address. He's like, when? And I said, now,
Yesterday.
like
Right.
right now. He's like, right now, right now? I said, yes, you can get here in 20 minutes if you leave right now. He was like, all right, bet, I got you. That's all you need? And I was like, that's it. Just bring it. And when you get here, call me, text me. My phone's about to die when you're on your way. I
Oh.
said, hey, here's how you get into the house. Go
Ooh.
through the backside gate. Here's the code. I just need you to get it to me. You'll see me down by the pool. He was just like, I gotta go in these people's house.
Ooh.
Not in the house, on the side of the house. Here's the code. Don't ask no question, just go. And he was like, man, all right, I'll go. I'll do it. I got you. 15 minutes later, my dude showed up and I said, I love you long
Clutch.
time.
Clutch.
Thank you so much.
Clutch.
You trying to go eat dinner tonight or no?
Clutch. Clutch. Because then you have to show appreciation. Right?
Yeah.
Like most people, and I can't say most people, but if somebody does something for you and they show up in the clutch for you and you don't at least try and take care of them, you mad trash. Right? Will said, don't I know it, as a black man, it's tough asking for help. Facts. It is. I don't never want to ask. Because I don't
As a
never want to
Capricorn, it's
feel.
hard asking for help.
What's that?
I said, as a Capricorn, it's hard asking for
Yeah,
help.
well, I don't
We
want to.
we get it done on our own, like low key.
Yeah,
We're like, I can do it myself,
yeah.
and I will do it right. And then you fuck up like me, and you leave stuff at the house.
Well, the big thing is I don't be wanting to be indebted to someone. I never want somebody to hold something over my head, right? Like when you get rich and then you have an uncle come out and be like, "Yo, you remember that one time I slid you $40 so you could get some alcohol?" Like, no, you not about to hold that
Mm-mm.
over my head for all these years. Now, I just happen, right? These are really good people. Like 20 years from now, um, like if they held it over my head, I would just acknowledge the dopeness it was of opening up your home to strangers so they can kind of do what they got to do. And then ask for no money. And then, like I said, fed us and gave us drinks. And then let people go out to
Mm-hmm.
the pool. Like it was just a dope ass experience. Um, and then as an artist, I also feel like I'm inspired to win now. Like I gotta win for them. Like I gotta score the touchdown for them. I gotta shoot the jumper, LeBron James from behind the three for them. Because if I don't make it or I don't win the game, like I'm gonna feel like I let you down. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to feel that, but it also inspires me, right? That it's like I got good people in my corner that if I need to rely on, like I can hit you up at a moment's notice and be like, I need to use the crib. Is that all right? Yeah, come on. It's a dope feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'll be thinking, did I build up goodwill? Did I build up my good karma? You know what I'm saying? And I debited from the karma bank. You ever feel like that when people are helping you out and you doing good things and you feel like that energy coming back to you? Do you got like a karma bank that you feel like you be withdrawing from?
No, I deserve.
Because you was born and God
Not
blessed you?
not like that, but like I feel like if I show up for people,
Yeah,
which I try to do
right.
as much as I can,
As much
and
as you
show up in a
can.
real way,
Yeah.
if I need it and it comes back to me, I'm like, oh man, this is why I show up like I do. Not to say that I do things because I feel like it should come back,
No, it's just
but like I'll be like,
genuine.
oh, this is
Yeah,
this is this is why you do good by people, because people will
right.
do good by you.
Yeah. So, and I had that thought too. So, look, Pete, I had somebody who shot a music video and they needed some homies to come out. And initially I wasn't going to go, but I like the artist. I support him, but then I got to get dressed and I had a lot of work. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And when I went, I really thought it was going to be a lot of people there and I was going to be late. I was late, but it was only a few people there. And I was like, yo, I'll come out. I want to support you. I know you're trying to do your thing. You need some people. Throw me where you can use me and I'll be in the video. He said, look, I'm going to come and be in your video. So I was like, cool. If you can make it, cool. If you can't, cool. But he couldn't make it, right? He had a death in his family, right? Now, I didn't do it for him to be in mine. I did it because he genuinely needed support, needed people to show up. One thing that most people don't understand, when you are an artist and you're trying to put on music videos and you need extras or you need everybody to kind of show you that you support, like we notice. Anytime, I've been on many sets where artists was having videos and all of the homies that said they supported them didn't show up. They didn't come out. Oh man, I'm gonna be at your music video. Let me know when it's gonna be. I'm gonna be at the music video, and then they don't show up.
Sucks.
You know, you look and you like, damn man, all the homies said they had my back. Some of these artists that like they put on like they popping can't get 4 or 5 people to come out to a music video to make it look like they popping. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there, I've seen it. And it's sad. Because you'll get a whole bunch of people that after you pop, they'll be like, oh, you remember when I was at the music video? And you'll be like, you weren't there though. Oh, you popping now? You on tour? Can I come out? But I needed you and you weren't there. Right? And so I went.
The long pause was ridiculous, just so you know.
Look, it happens. As an artist, it's happened to me. Right? And it isn't something where you go around like, damn, motherfuckers. Like, I can't hold on to it. I'm too busy. Right? But I can't walk around, damn, nobody came to my video. I don't got time. Who's here? What can we shoot? How can we make it fly? Because I got something else to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But the other side is you recognize who shows up for you and who shows up and who doesn't. And you also know when it's genuine and when it isn't. I didn't go to his video so he would come to mine. I went and took my homie's daughter. He said he was coming to the video. He couldn't make it. But he couldn't make it because he was going to make some money. And I told him, look, bro, I'm not going to take no money out your pocket. I get it. Mm-hmm. It's love. If you can't make it, you can't make it. The ones I hate is the ones that say they coming and then they just don't show up. They don't call you and they send you 3 weeks from now like, oh, how the video go? Oh, you know, I got caught sleeping and I was getting it out of the mud. So lying ass.
Got it out the mud.
I was getting it out the mud. So, you know, from my standpoint, I don't believe in good karma like a karma bank, but I do believe you get the energy you pull out. I mean, you get the energy back that you put in, right? If you showing up for people and you doing the things that you need to do, I mean, that's the only thing I thought when these people open up their home, you know, and they kicked, they like the grandparents, they kicked them out. Like they was eating like hot dogs and hamburgers. They was like, yo, y'all gonna have to bounce. We got people coming over to film a video. I know this is unexpected, but they gonna be here in 30 minutes. So wrap that shit up and bounce. Like they did that for me. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta take the grandparents out. My bad. I ain't mean to interrupt your meal. We here to shoot. And so maybe I had some good karma out there for me. Maybe it was, you know, that I like to think that I was blessed. But when things don't go according to plan, all you can ask for at that point is God to bless you. And then know that everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. So shout out to the Kims. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having the boy over, shooting the music video in your house. I'll be sure to we'll do the release party there too, and we'll make it a big old bikini party, and we'll have a twerk fest in your backyard. We'll scare the neighbors. All right.
I'm gonna be the judge.
You gonna be a judge? Mm-hmm. You should pop up. We're gonna have a whole release party for the movie. Whole premiere. What's going on with y'all today? We got a couple of topics to talk about. Dope Dialogue Podcast. Just got done talking about being blessed when things don't go your way. But now good energy, receiving good energy back, showing love to individuals that go to bat for you, showing appreciation for individuals that that display with a love language of action that they got your back. A couple things in the news. What we got in the news? Hold on. Can we do news alert? Let me hit the button. We produce it. News alert. News alert. All right. What we got in the
That was a
news?
thing.
What we got going on in the news world?
Um, on the black internet, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, we talking about the black internet. What happened in the black internet?
The black internets. Our auntie, quote unquote, Monique had a lot to say about how young ladies have been presenting themselves in public spaces, specifically black women and their bonnets and their scarves, perhaps what she would call pajamas in public, particularly at the airport. She posted a video, a slight, not lengthy, but a couple minutes long, addressing her distaste for how she's noticed that young ladies have been presenting themselves in public.
Okay. You know what? Guess what? We got that video.
I bet we do.
You want to play it? Let's play the video. Let's see what
Let's
Monique.
do it.
Monique, what you talking about? Hear what Monique got.
Hey, my sweet babies. So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie, and I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get them in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on and you got slippers on and you looking like what the fuck, Aunt Nikki gonna tap you and say, hey, baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey, queen, hey, queen, hey, queen, well, can we start putting it into action? So I'm asking our wiser sisters, when we see our little babies out there looking like they just don't care, and I'm not saying y'all don't, it looks like it. Can we just tap them and say, baby girl, you deserve more than what you're showing. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you going to be treated? So, when I say, hey, queen, I can only say it to the sisters that it belongs to. Because a lot of us are still in queen training. So if you're in queen training, stop being fearful of taking your position. And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen. Aunt Nikki love y'all for real, and I ain't never gonna BS you. Stop wearing them damn bonnets and head scarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself. Because you beautiful. So represent it. I love y'all for real, my babies.
All right. That was 5 minutes of the homie Monique, Auntie Monique, basically coming out and saying that,
Listen, sweet babies.
I mean, she was polite. She wasn't demonstrative. I feel like she tried to deliver her message from a place of love.
Also, from a place in a robe talking about inappropriate attire in public.
She was
I
at
would like to
home,
point that
though.
out.
She was at home.
But she put it on the internet for the world.
She was trying to be relatable.
Get that shit out of here. Kynard,
What do
the
y'all
irony
think?
is
What
just
I know y'all
very
watching. What do
strong.
y'all think about Monique telling women that's out here in these bonnets and they headscarves and they flip flops?
I should put on a scarf right now.
I'm trying to find out what the people think. Okay, I know
I should have
I
I
know
should have
what
put
you
on a
think.
scarf.
I know
I
what you
really should
think.
have.
Side note, just for those that are not aware, Anthony Davis is playing tonight. All right, let's keep it moving. But so here's the thing. Thank you, Will. Monique has a big point. My thing is this. All right. I don't believe that we should be here telling people how to dress, what have you. I don't think we have no right to that. I think indirectly we're always represented by other people that look like us. And how they dress and how they look, while it doesn't directly affect our community, indirectly it does. In addition to when I'm out, I dress for the part that I want, right? If I'm about to be out here macking, I be in my Mac attire. You feel me? I'm
And
about to
if I'm
be.
about to be on the airplane napping, I'm gonna be in my nap attire.
do we?
Fired up.
But do we be napping on the plane like that with the headscarves and the bonnets? I haven't seen that many bonnets and headscarves on a plane. I don't see that many. Maybe I'm not paying attention. But she also said she was in Atlanta going to Mississippi. Is PJs and bonnet airplane material? Is that airplane attire?
Say wear what you want when you want to. If it's not hurting nobody, wear what you want. It'd be different if these bitches had their whole ass out and body parts that shouldn't be showing. But if you want to wear a bonnet, wear a bonnet. Who cares? Nobody's gonna tell you to not wear your do rag when the do rag does the same thing as a bonnet, essentially.
Yeah, but
Nobody's policing a man in a do rag who
yeah,
wants to
but a
keep his waist
do-rag can
down
be
while
stylish.
he a
Is our
style
bonnets
is
are
style is
bonnets really like
subjective.
stylish though? Are bonnets
Style
stylish?
is subjective. First of all, sir, coming from a male perspective, I could wear my do rag because I wear it under my hat and I just tuck it
I
and now
mean,
it's
mine
fly.
coordinate.
No,
Like if I'm in blue, then you all got the blue do-rag with the blue Nikes, like the part of the fit.
she might have her blue paisley headscarf bonnet with her blue leggings and her hoodie. Fashion. See what I'm saying? Like, what the hell does that sound like? That sounds stupid.
Yeah, it sounds
It
idiotic.
sounds dumb.
Hold on. Will said, I live in Ohio and bonnets and pajamas is the go-to attire for local gas stations and Walmarts. I wonder if they've bathed. Ooh.
Are they
Will said,
musty? Did you run
do-rags
up
and
on them?
bonnets
Did
are
you sniff
not the
them?
same. Stop it. I kind of agree. I don't think do-rags and bonnets are the
What are
same.
y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? What are
Do-rags,
y'all talking about? Are you retarded?
do-rags.
Don't make me call you retarded out here because that's not appropriate. That's not a word we use anymore. But that sounds idiotic. How is a bonnet and a do rag not the same thing? We wear a bonnet to protect our hair. You wear a do rag to protect your waves. If your dumbass has on a do rag with no waves, that's on you, boo boo.
Well,
That's
I
when you try
wear,
to.
look, well,
That's when you
somebody
try to
asked
wear
me
it for
that this
fashion.
weekend. I wear do-rags to capture the sweat because I sweat a lot. I don't be wearing a do-rag to press down my waves. It just stops the sweat from falling in my face. Sometimes I wear a headband. I'll do that so the sweat don't, because when I'm working and I'm shaking, I need to have it on. Plus, it's stylish with whatever I got on.
Because hip hop males made it stylish. We understand. That's fine.
Is the bonnet
Cute.
stylish though?
It can be stylish if you want it to be. People wear turbans, fashion turbans that look like bonnets. Like,
I
what is the
got
big
you.
damn deal?
Well, here, let's
I don't
see.
understand. Do okay,
Manifest
hold on.
said,
Let's no, fuck this. No, no, we're
she
not.
mad,
No, sorry, manifest.
man.
Give me a moment. I'm fired up. What is the purpose? Tell me, Kynard.
Yeah.
At the inception of the do rag, what did the do rag do?
Press
Why
waves
did you
down.
wear a do rag?
Press your
Okay.
waves down.
What does a bonnet do? Or a
It
headscarf?
keeps your hair together.
So
Keep
they
your
serve
hair.
the
It
same
keeps it
purpose,
intact.
correct?
Yeah, it do.
So, so how are they not the same functionally? At the essence of their function, which is what we're looking at here, not fashion.
So the difference,
Function, they do the
the
same thing.
function they do the same thing, but fashion they serve different purposes. A man can
And why
go
did it
out
turn
with a
into
do
fashion?
rag and be
Because why?
stylish, and you could look at him and still be like, oh, okay, the homie is stylish. You may see a woman in a bonnet and it ain't even, she not together. As my man said, I've wonder if they've bathed, right? Some of these
Run up on them,
bonnets
sniff them,
be
and
out
find
of
out.
line. What's up?
I said, run up on them, sniff them, and find out. If you
Oh
wonder
no,
so
it ain't
much,
that important for me. Oh,
it's
no.
not.
But I will say when I see it,
Guess what, though? Guess what?
what?
There could be someone in a suit that hasn't bathed.
Facts.
These are all perceptions that people have of people because what? Like, that shit sounds so foolish and asinine to me. I wonder if they bathe because they have on a bonnet? Bruh. Find something better. You see, like, when you break it down, like, how weird does that sound? Who want to come? Let's go. Let's
So
fight. It's
so
time. Let's
so
do it. I'm ready today.
my personal standing on this is I don't care. Right? Like from the grandstand that if you in a bonnet and you in your PJs, like you gonna do whatever it is you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? It's not on me to come in and say, hey, you should be dressing different. I think Monique's
Which is
point.
that's a very good change from what you said earlier. I'm glad that you evolved, because earlier you cared a little bit more, and I brought it to the point that said,
Well,
like, who cares what
you
other
didn't.
people dress like?
I mean, you didn't let me finish. What I was gonna conclude with was, but I think that Auntie has a point in regards to what you reflect is what people see in you. And if you want people to see you as this, then continue to do what you're doing. But if you want to be seen as a queen, look like you care about your appearance, which I also agree with. If I was just some fat, sloppy dude when I was out here doing what I was doing, then I would look like that and people would perceive that. And that would change a lot of the conversations that I have. But because when I go out, I look a certain way and I represent myself and I'm well put together and I'm dressed fresh and I smell good, my Mac game is on 10. That's all I'm saying. Now, it's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do, but I get what Auntie was telling them. I understand it. Now, this goes to what the homie Manifest says. I always say, are messages for ones who should get it. Can't shoot the messenger. Our folks need to really listen to what folks say first without judgment of where it comes from. We're not saying you got to switch up. Just understand how it's going to be perceived. If you don't care about how it's being perceived, continue on. But I would tell you now, there were places that I was in that had a lot of money running around, and somebody pulled me to the side and was like, look, homie, that's not the look we going for here. Some would say, oh, that's assimilation, but the truth is once again, what do you want people to think about you and what you project about yourself? That's all she's talking about. You ain't gotta do what she telling you to do, but she has a word. I've told many of dudes, yo, pick up your pants, man. You in the presence of something different. When you with your homies, you can do that. But when you out here doing this, there's a certain uniform you gotta wear. And so I believe you should be able to do whatever it is you want. But I also believe that Auntie had a message for some people. It may not be for others. You know? What you want from me?
I don't want anything.
All I'm saying. Shout out to, and that's the other thing. I believe that Monique is authentic in where she's coming from. It's a lot to say about who the messenger is. You know what I'm saying? Like Monique be out here with the realness, fighting battles. Just want you to look like a queen. Why are we mad at her?
I feel like it's one thing, like you said, if you're in a certain space and you're in a particular environment where money supersedes and things are of a particular stature, I get it.
Yeah.
Make sure you tight. I understand. But we talking about Walmart, the grocery store, and her point, the airport where people get on planes and go to sleep for 5, 6, 12 hours.
Yeah, so I don't mind the airport.
So
I get it.
to me, the equation is not the same. If you're like I said, if you're in a business atmosphere and your slacks is down below your ass, it's a problem. I understand. Yeah. But if you're going to go get on a plane and sleep, wear your bonnet still. I don't care.
I'm not mad about that. Sometimes I do get perturbed when I'm in Walmart and I'm just like, mommy, you could have put forth a little more effort. But I also understand what I'm going to get in Walmart. That sometimes that's just the dress code. All that being said, I think it's a bit misguided for the airport because I go to the airport super comfortable. Not really trying to do much. I don't really care about PJ pants and a bonnet at the airport. But I think that she was trying to help somebody. Let's see what Will said. Then we're going to make a pivot to our next thing. Will said, hold on one second. First, let's do this. Also, Manifest said we can't be upset when other folks give you reactions you think are unwarranted. You get what you get when set the impression. Most folks are not kings and queens to me, so I don't give them that label. Well, that's another thing. Maybe you're not in the midst of kings and queens. Maybe these just regular folk doing what regular folk do. And let that be. Will said it is perception. In my opinion, I'm not approaching no female wearing pajamas in public unattractive. Hell, these young boys wear pajamas in public as well. Some sweatpants, something. Look, well, the thing that we also got to remember is some people may not be wanting attention. I've been at the airport and I done seen some bad chicks leaving from Vegas and they was completely dressed down because they ain't want to be recognized. I was like, I remember you from my spot. You know what I'm saying? And she was looking mad homely. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they don't be wanting to be seen like that, or they don't want to be bothered. That might be a reason why you come out of the house looking like half like nothing. All that being said, Monique had a message for somebody. I hope they received it. It's not for everybody. Yeah, people gonna do what they want to do anyway. I'm just gonna keep it fly as much as possible. All right, let's get to the next topic. Tell us what's going on with our homie Naomi Osaka. What's going on with the girl?
Naomi has officially withdrawn herself from the French Open, amid saying that she struggles with anxiety. She doesn't want to have to do press. I'll take the fine, she says, which she took one. And then thereafter, she was like, you know what? I'm good. Money long, money strong. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to deal with my mental health. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. She's getting support from a lot of people because mental health is becoming a thing that's very prioritized. But at first, I believe the powers that be were not a fan of the idea, obviously, because it's in your contract. You have to do your press, whatever. But she never signed up to be a public figure. She didn't sign up to be a speaker. She signed up to play tennis, and she said, I don't want to do that stuff, so I'm out. And that's what she did. Our young sis Naomi, who has made more money in the past 12 months than any female athlete in history, to the tune of 55 million of them things.
Get money.
Okay. She says, I'm out of here. And that's what she did.
Here, let's see what the news had to say.
Naomi Osaka has announced she's withdrawing from the French Open. Roland Garros in Paris. It comes after she was fined $15,000 for skipping a news conference after a match. In a statement on Twitter, she says in part that the move is the best thing for the tournament, the other players, and her well-being. Let's discuss this with CNN sports analyst Christine Brennan, who joins me live from Washington. So, Christine, what do you make of this? Osaka is pulling out instead of fighting this, I guess. What do you make of this latest development?
What an unfortunate turn of events, Hala, and something that I think was avoidable. Naomi Osaka is a terrific tennis player. She's only 23 years old. She's already won 4 Grand Slam tournaments. She's the reigning Australian Open and US Open champion. And she is likable. She is excellent. She's an incredible talent. She's also spoken her mind on social justice issues and wore the masks of various victims of police brutality at the U.S. So she has made a presence in many ways, and she is beloved by millions of tennis fans and sports fans. Also the highest paid female athlete on the planet, $55 million last year. And she's got an important message about mental health. I think if she'd picked up the phone or texted Chris Evert or Billie Jean King a week or so ago and said, hey, how would you suggest I handle this? They probably would have said something different. And I think that's where the problem lay, that it became something that got out of control for Naomi, and the issue of mental health was lost in the fact that contractually she's obliged to do interviews, as are all tennis players and most athletes around the world, and that is because they want to promote their sport, and women's tennis always has been in the lead at the vanguard of PR and accessibility and working with the media, and I think that's why we saw this explode in this manner.
All right. So basically, they told her, right, the way this went down, she went and played. She said she
One
wasn't
match,
doing no,
right?
huh?
She played
I-
her one match.
Yeah, she played her one match, and then she said, I'm not doing no press because of mental illness. If y'all don't like it, you can find me. Go ahead and donate that to mental illness awareness. The organization, or the man, I like to refer to him, the man, the man basically said, look, this is how we get our money. You gonna talk, or we gonna bounce you from these tournaments. You ain't gonna be able to play. To which I thought, oh, she ain't got no choice but to go play now. Once they start threatening your money, you have a decision to make. You can either be Dave Chappelle, right, and run off to Africa, or you can sell out and do what it is that they want you to do. I think some were very skeptical about whether or not Naomi truly had mental health issues, or if she was just using this as a ploy to get out of her media requirement. I heard media people say that if you're not well, like I heard Rob Parker, who I really like. Rob, he covered sports in Detroit, but I didn't really like his tone when he's like, if you're not feeling well, then you should just walk away. Go feel better. Because I think he took the approach that she was just using this to get out of her media requirements. And then to find out she was like, you know what's best for the tournament? I'm going to chuck the deuce and get up out of here. That's ballsy. And somebody told me that's big dick energy.
Super.
That's big dick energy. Oh, I'm the number 2 tennis player in the world. I made $55 million last year. And y'all tripping?
Y'all trying to give me a little $4 million prize if I win this? I'm out.
Oh, I'm out.
It's change.
I'm out. Now, I'm a firm believer that if I have a product and you talking to people is selling my product, then it's important for you to do your job. All these athletes know. LeBron knows. Marshawn Lynch knows. Naomi, Serena. To sell the product of the organization or the league, you have to be made available to talk because people want to know what it's like to be something they'll never be. Right? You're a great tennis player. I'll never play great tennis, but if I talk to you, maybe I can get insight into how great you are. I believe that they should oblige because that's what fans want to participate in. Also believe if she's really dealing with mental health, then she shouldn't be playing. As simple as that. Just like if you're dealing with mental health, you shouldn't be going to work if it's not something that you have under control or are managing. That you're talking to a therapist and you're getting the help that you need. Because the stress of being an athlete may be too much and you may have a mental crack, a mental breakdown. More importantly, I'm just proud that this young biracial woman, black woman, stood up for herself in regards to the organization and said, you know what? I don't think they thought that I would do this, but I'm really not well. I'm not going to play. I applaud her for that. Because that says a lot. The question is now, what do you think that these organizations are going to do? Do we think that the French Open and the Wimbledon and the U.S. Open really care about mental health? Do you think that they're going to support her? Because Nike said that if she doesn't play, they're going to pay her anyway. They have her back.
Her money comes from endorsements, not from winning these tournaments. So as long as her sponsors and people who endorse her are on her team, like she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be all right. I don't think they really care about who's mentally ill and who's not. Great, take the fine and donate it. But when it comes down to it, it's not like they're going to eliminate the fines for athletes who decide they don't want to do the press. So, are they going to do anything? Probably not. It sounds cute, but they're not. I don't think so.
I like what my man Manifest said. That's my girl, but as a competitor, this is a part of the game. You have to be willing to take the good with the bad. These things could affect play, and that's what it's supposed to do. That's the difference between a pro and an amateur. How you can handle the limelight. It's pressure, yes, but everyone has to go through it at the top levels. Will said Rob is a chump. He's another version of Stephen A. And then he said, my understanding is she didn't want to talk after every match. She agreed to speak once the tournament ended. Honestly, I don't know if I'm read in enough on the kind of questions they ask her after every match. But once again, we got to understand it's a business. You know, I
I don't know if that even really matters, to be honest. Like, if answering the questions gives the girl anxiety, if she wants to keep playing, keep taking the fines. If she doesn't want to keep playing, don't play, and we'll see you next time. I think they weren't expecting her to walk, for one. I think it probably does more damage to the organization and the man than it does her,
Yeah.
because now this year's winner isn't so credible anymore because you didn't beat her.
right.
And also, they're not going to have
Ooh.
as many eyes on it because people don't watch.
Is she not watch?
or
She not there.
The
Yeah,
majority,
right.
people are not. They're going to be like, "Oh, my girl ain't playing." Like, I don't really care. So essentially,
Facts.
it probably is going to hurt them a lot more than it hurts her.
Facts. I think her not playing, she was going to be the only reason I watch. I'm not watching now.
Oh, for sure.
There's no reason for me
Yeah, I
to
don't care.
watch the French Open. French Open, I'm sorry, I don't care.
I only know
it-
like 4 tennis players anyway, so
Well, that's the thing. I think that the one thing we have to say about Naomi is that she's a star outside of her sport, in the likes of a Tiger Woods or a LeBron James, where people may not necessarily watch. Like the diehard fan is always gonna watch, but it's the casual fan where it's like Tuesday night, I got 5 other things I could do. It's not that important. And I believe that Naomi has that kind of draw after the year that she's had. I'm really taking for a loop. Me and you talked about it before we got here. I think we talked about it like on Monday, where my thing is all right, let's see what she gonna do now. Because I didn't really know. I didn't know if she was having mental health issues or not, or she was using this as a ploy to just not honor the commitment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
do you really think that matters though? Like whether or not her mental health is, or her mental illness in whatever capacity is debilitating to her, or if she just chooses, fuck that contract. I'll take the fine. I don't care. I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
Because
so I think that athletes are human beings, right? I think that athletes scheme and connive and manipulate. I think that, LeBron James has done what he could do running the league because he's the biggest player in the league.
right.
So, yeah, I think that athletes do that just like regular human beings do it. Just like, shoot, you might be with Shorty today and you don't want to go into work so y'all can smash all day and you call in sick. Hey, I'm taking a mental health issue, but really I'm about to get over here and smack cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe athletes are like that all the time. I mean, you heard what Marshawn Lynch did. Marshawn got fined and he came here and he answered every question with, you know why I'm here? So I don't get fined. Right? So he took it to Team Petty and I love it. I'm glad because I get it. You're right. I don't think if she playing chess, that was an unbelievable move. I'm straight. I'm up out of here. Y'all be easy. See who playing tennis
Well,
this
she
week.
said, I got this Netflix documentary coming out in a couple weeks. I got this swimsuit line that's launching.
Right.
Nike's still paying. Louis Vuitton's still paying. Like, I'm gonna just go on
I'm
vacation
gonna
for
go
a couple
out
weeks.
here and
I'm
chill.
good.
But the thing, just like my man Manifest said, you can't do that all year. You can do
No,
it
you
maybe to the
can't.
French Open to make a point. You can't do that all year because Nike's still gonna want their money. Louis Vuitton, I mean, they gonna want what they paid for. Louis Vuitton gonna want what they paid for. And what's gotten you here, as Manifest said, was your ability to play tennis at a very high level. And so, while in the short term, this looks like a great move for her, and it kind of throws egg on the faces of the tennis associations and their majors, I think eventually she gonna have to honor it. You just hope that she gets help for her mental health before she comes out and start asking questions. And she may have started a firestorm. That might be the next question when they bring her up there. Hey, how are you doing with your mental health? How do you feel pulling out of the French Open is going to affect your future with your sponsors? Are you going to play in future majors? Do you feel like your mental health is holding back? Every time she doesn't win, how is the status of your mental health? I mean, serious. You know, the media don't like it when you play with them. You
Of course
know?
not.
So Manifest said, I watched her cry many times in a match before she got to this level. She's been dealing with pressure to win matches for mad years, and she finally broke through to where she's at. This is no different. I agree with you. She probably has been, but most people don't understand what you sacrifice when it comes to success. And everybody wants a piece of you. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who's really on your side. You don't know who got your back. You got people telling you you should take Louis Vuitton money. You should take Nike money. You don't know who's really in your corner or not. And being what? I think she's 23, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. Let me see. Naomi. How old are you, young girl?
I think she's 23 years old. So this is a lot to ask someone who's 23. We may see somebody like LeBron who was 18, 17, 18, who went straight to the league and he was able to handle it. But 23 in today's age, and she got a rapper boyfriend. She got Dr. Umar Johnson saying that she's doing her people dirty because she won't play tennis for Haiti, not realizing the lady is part Asian as well. It just is, and I misspoke. She is not black. She's Japanese and white. Or Haitian. Sorry. Haitian and Japanese. I apologize. I'm going to get that
I
right.
mean,
Haitian is black.
never mind. I will say that's another conversation for
Yeah,
another
Haitian.
day.
I got
But
shout out to my Haitian homies. Anyway, she's
stop
also an
saying all
activist in a very white dominated sport in regards to who has the money and who puts it on. And so I'm sure she has a lot going on with social activism and all of these things at 23. I'm sure that there's a lot of pressure on her. And maybe she doesn't have the right team, Manifest. That could be another thing. You know, do you have the right team of people around you that allow you to find success in what it is that you're doing? Will is right. Tennis needs her more than she needs tennis. They sought her out as a product to make profit. She initially probably just enjoyed tennis for fun. Facts. I think at this point, if she saves her money, well, $55 million should be able to last a lifetime. But, you know, people start asking for money back when you don't meet obligations of the contract. Just what it is. Either way it goes, I wish her well. I hope that she gets the help she needs. And I hope she can continue playing tennis and the Tennis Association supports her. All right. That being said, we are staying in sports. We're going to talk about Miss Vanessa Bryant. Yes. Vanessa been in the news a lot lately, eh?
She go up for hers. She's pissed again, per usual. As she should be though. So there was recently a photo that leaked of a shoe that was in the works of being designed. It hadn't been approved to be produced just yet, according to her. But it was a variation of Kobe Bryant's shoe in a black and white colorway with a number 2 on it, in honor of her daughter. She did not re sign the contract for the shoes to be made, the original Kobe Bryant shoes to be made, but she was working on a variation in honor of her daughter who passed away as well. So the shoes are black and white. They have a gold 2 on it, which was her daughter's number. It has Gigi and Mom. They're called the Mambasita shoe. There's a Mambo team logo on the back. And there are photos that have surfaced that allege that people have these shoes in their possession. Apparently, a store in the UK released some pairs early, and she's pissed because she doesn't even have the shoes yet. The shoes weren't approved to be put into production. Um, and I think she and Nike are in a tricky spot because they seem to not be coming to terms with how they're going to move forward with these products.
Okay, so here I'm gonna go to the other screen to bring it up. This is a shoe I worked on in honor of my daughter Gianna, going to be called the Mama Sita shoe as an exclusive black and white colorway on her daddy's shoe. I picked the colorways in honor of her uniform, the number 2 she wore just like her uniform, the inside pattern, Kobe and Gigi on the back in gold instead of Kobe's signature. Inside the shoe details, butterfly wings, halo, etc. The Mamacita shoes are not approved for sale. I wanted to be sold to honor my daughter with all of the proceeds benefiting our Mambacita Sports Foundation, but I did not re-sign the Nike contract and decided not to sell these shoes. The Mamacita shoes were not approved to be made in the first place. Nike has not sent any of these pairs to me and my girls. I do not know how someone else has their hands on the shoes. I designed in honor of my daughter Gigi, and we don't. I hope these shoes did not get sold at Nike. And then there is a photo of the shoe. And I'm not going to lie to you. The shoe is mad slick. I like it. It looks like it has some snake skin on it. It's super fly. I like the 2. I think on the back it has the M and then it has a snake on the back. The shoes look fly to me. Now, do we think that Nike is trying to take advantage of Vanessa Bryant and Kobe Bryant right now? Is that what Nike is doing?
I don't want to say yes, but I sure ain't gonna say no. There's a lot of money to be made with products revolving around Kobe Bryant. So I would assume that they're gonna do what they gotta do to get the bread. The resale market would be stupid for
Yeah,
these
but my
shoes.
thing is how greedy do you need? Nike is already the biggest shoe conglomerate in the world. And we already know that the passing of someone who is great and famous, such as Kobe Bryant, drives up the value of anything with his name on it due to the rarity that these things will exist, right? Why did Nike just not pay her the LeBron James deal for Kobe Bryant? Why are y'all being so stingy? Why are y'all treating her as if she's stupid and she doesn't understand the world of business? This is the man she was married to. Sure, she learned something over the years that they were married. To me, it's just extremely disappointing. Almost as disappointing as the cops releasing the helicopter photos. It's just a violation of privacy. It's a violation of creative art. It's a violation of doing the right thing. How can Nike solve this?
I don't know. Unless I would say perhaps they make way more of them than they initially planned to make sure that they're accessible, and they push the proceeds in the direction that Vanessa requested. That's the only thing I got. She wanted them to go to the Mambasita Academy or the foundation. The foundation, not the academy. The Mamba Foundation is the gym and all the shit. But she has a Mambasita Foundation now, correct?
Yeah, they have a foundation. Let me see what the foundation is.
Okay.
Because to me, it's this this is like the third or fourth thing where we've kind of seen this back and forth with Vanessa Bryant and Nike. At first it was they didn't sell the shoes, and of course the shoe prices started going up. The resales for old Kobe started going up. You know, she kind of drug him for not giving Kobe the same deal they kind of gave LeBron. And now this, right? Looks like she asked for donations in the amount of 2, 8, 24, 33, 143. The sponsors are Spalding, Dick's, Los Angeles Lakers, Nike, Spectrum Sports. See what the mission of Mambasita Nation. The mission is a nonprofit organization dedicated to creating positive impact for underdeserved athletes and young women in sports, founded through the vision and the loving memory of Kobe and Gianna Gigi Bryant. So at that point, Nike, you taking money out of a foundation for underserved athletes and young women in sports. I don't think you need the negative. I don't think you need the negative press. At this point, if I was Nike, I would do whatever Vanessa asked me to do within reason.
Right.
I just would. Because now you're bringing negative energy to Kobe's name because you can't get shit right. There's no reason for, in the death of this individual, of her husband and her daughter, that y'all just doing whatever fuck y'all want to do.
Whatever.
Not good energy, Nike.
Yeah, it's a bad look for them.
Just not. Nike is too big in the athlete world for y'all to continue to put this woman through this. So hopefully they get it together. I just thought it was odd. It looked like it started to become a pattern. Initially, I was thinking maybe Vanessa, like maybe she's just being unruly, until I really kind of broke it down and realized like she's fighting for the legacy of her daughter
and her husband
and
her daughter. That's her family. She won it right.
And those are things that you should be able to kick dust up over and get to the bottom of why shit isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Gigi. I hope Nike get that shit together, man. That's not a good look for you. Not pleasant at all. All right, that being said, we are going to move to our final segment of the day.
What are we doing today? One gotta go?
Yeah, I think we're going to do one gotta go today.
Let's do it.
Hold on, let me see. I just wanted to hit a button. This obviously is off the top. We are not doing off the top, but a button needed to be pressed. So I pressed it. Thank you very much. Hope everybody enjoyed that.
Thank you for being here for the Breton Press.
All right, what do we have? One gotta go. Y'all know how this go. We're going to have 4 items, 5 items, 4 items. And we are going to break down which ones we are going to keep. And the last one we will reveal is the one that has to go forever.
Dismissal.
Dismissed. So, what we got first?
We're going to start with a little bit of music because why not? We love it, right?
Okay.
We're gonna go into the neo soul realm.
Neo Soul. All right.
Oh, how? How?
Yeah,
One
I
more
be out
time.
here. Neo Soul. And we
You
out
did it.
here singing. Yeah. Come on. What we got?
Okay. So that was a lot. So our four contenders this week in One Gotta Go Neo Soul Edition are Maxwell, Jill
Okay.
Scott, D'Angelo, and Erica Badu.
Oh, this shit is
Off the
tough.
top, which one is going to stay? Who can you not live without? Who has to remain? First one.
First one that's gonna probably remain for me is D'Angelo.
Really?
D'Angelo has to remain because Brown Sugar, um, Cruising, Black Voodoo, all of his music was funky to me and was influential on me to a certain extent that I tried to create music like him. So first one out the gate for me is D'Angelo. One day I'm gonna take my shirt off and do the circle thing. Like that's what I aspire to do. Shout out
What's
to
the circle
D'Angelo.
thing?
Um,
What
s-
what is
Go
the
ahead.
circle thing?
When he was butt naked and then didn't they do the little circle around you? How
Oh
does
yeah.
it feel? I'm gonna do that.
I remember being a young whippersnapper. I don't know how young I was because I don't remember what year and we don't need to tell all my business. But I
Yeah.
remember I was too young to care. And I remember I was like, ooh, he got that little V thing. What that
Yeah.
thing do? And then I also remember creeping up to the TV, like trying to peek over the edge of the inside of the TV, like I could see past the lines of the TV. I was like, bitch, not even bitch, young bitch, what are you doing? Like I was really up close to the TV. Like I wonder if I get close enough and
Right.
bend my head real close, if the dick will just poke out. But never
You
got
are
there.
out of line.
I tried it and it didn't work out for me. But that's
Funny
the
to
truth.
me. Second, staying for me, I'm gonna say Jill Scott. My homie Jill. So as a man growing up, I never really listened to a lot of female artists. Um, like that just wasn't me, right? Not that as a young man, women are talking about it doesn't necessarily resonate with us, right? Just as men. Um, but when Jill
Look at
Scott
him.
came out,
He said, what was the track listing on Who is Joe Scott Volume 1?
right. I'm looking for the song. Well, A Long Walk. Like A Long Walk was the first one, right? The
Mm-hmm.
album was Who is Jill Scott, Words and Sounds Volume 1, but A Long Walk. And then what I loved about her is like it wasn't like this model R&B songstress that had like sex appeal. For me, she was a real woman. This is how the women looked in my neighborhood, and she was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And she sang beautifully. And I wanted to take long walks. You know what I'm saying? When she was talking about them words, I felt like she made me feel like I could love a chick. You know what I'm saying? So Jill Scott for me is number two because I was trying to take long walks.
First of all,
And she
sex
was
appeal on
talking
Jill
about
Scott, crazy high.
yeah, I mean, she was talking about the nasty, and I was with it. You know, like, and I got it. I understood exactly what she was talking about. Her metaphors was right on point for me. Yeah, Jill, I was trying to do what you was doing, boo boo. I had to be there with you. I'm trying to get at you. Shoot my shot from across the court. So Jill Scott is number two.
Okay.
This is where it kind of gets difficult.
Mm. Don't make the wrong decision.
Erica Badu has to kick rocks. Now, that being said, I love Erykah Badu, and I've been heavily influenced by some of her sound as well. I think Erykah Badu is a dope artist. I really do. But in contrary to a Jill Scott, I felt that her music was more for women. It wasn't really made for me. I got it. I understood it. A lot of her stuff was to elevate women. And so for me personally, Jill made me want to be in love. Erykah, even though she had good jams, I didn't feel like I really related to. Now Maxwell had me out here, especially with the light skin, like I was really about to take over the world. I felt like I could dance like him. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? He's jamming. So for me, my three, I would go D'Angelo, Jill Scott, Maxwell. I would say Erykah Badu. She would have to probably go.
Forever.
I love Erykah, but
Erykah?
yeah, Erykah gotta
The
go.
catalog on Erykah Badu has to go?
Has to go. And that's funny. Look, Will said Badu must stay. Wow.
This is upsetting.
Look, Manifest said Jill Scott gotta go. Will said Maxwell.
Oh,
Maxwell got hits. I just don't know if I can get rid of. I can't get rid of Jill.
Does anyone care what Brittany thinks?
All right, Britt, who gotta go for you?
Unfortunately, Maxwell has to go. As
What?
much as I love him, as fine as he is,
A woman's work?
all the bops that he got.
A woman's work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Bad Habits at that.
Bad
Ooh,
Habits?
The whole Bad Habits is stupid. I'll listen to Bad Habits on repeat for 30 minutes. No lie. In 2021. Promise you. The whole Urban Hang Suite album. Crazy. I understand. But I'm not getting rid of Jill ever. And I'm not gonna get rid of Erykah. I can't do it. My body won't let me. There's too many great albums. Listen. Okay, Mama's
But
Gun.
once
Underrated
again, I
album,
think what we
phenomenal.
have here though is that you got to remember, as a woman, I'm sure you definitely identify
Relatability.
with what Erykah Badu was talking about. And like I said, I think she's phenomenal. I do. I don't disagree. But as a man, she wasn't really singing to me or really for me. She was singing for you. Now, Maxwell, you're singing for me. D'Angelo, he was singing for me. And Jill was singing to me. So that's me. But I get it. I understand. What are some of your favorite Erykah Badu cuts?
Green Eyes. Next Lifetime. Bag Lady.
Bag Lady is classic. Yeah.
The whole Mama's Gun album is crazy.
Yeah.
Window Seat still bangs.
Yeah.
Like there's just no way. Apple Tree. Like I can't. There's no way.
Wow. Will said Jill Scott. He said Will said he keeping Badu, keeping Jill, and he keeping Maxwell. He said D'Angelo gotta go. He said, but he's gone forever. He's like, but he's gone forever. Damn. Tough four to choose from, though. It is. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. And I think that you'll probably get a different one.
Here's the thing, though. Low key, I was really debating between Maxwell and D'Angelo. I love D'Angelo too, but I feel like D'Angelo and Maxwell make different kinds of music, and I almost feel like you can sub out D'Angelo, as genius as he is, with something from the past and get the same feel. Because D'Angelo has a lot of like little funky joints. Like it feels like another time period.
Yeah,
so I feel like if I lost D'Angelo forever, I almost feel like I could put someone in that spot and still feel the same feelings. Maxwell, though, might not get it. So I might even switch out and get rid of D'Angelo, to be honest.
Wow, you think you're gonna get rid of D'Angelo?
Yeah, I am.
I'm
I think that might
sorry,
be my
shit,
goal.
damn motherfucker. That right there was
It's a great
shit,
song.
damn
Damn,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Come on,
It's
man.
great.
That's greatness right there.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Why are
It's
you
good.
bleeding? He was not playing. Why the both of you end up
I told you
bleeding?
when we were trying to figure out which four it was going to be, this was the lineup.
Yeah, it's a hard one to choose. I just
I
once
would never be
again
able, in my spirit, I can't pick one with a
confidence.
firm
Yeah,
hand.
I got you.
Mm-mm.
You're right because, like I said, Bag Lady, it really is. You know what it is about Erykah Badu? It's her essence. It's not just her artistry. It's just her whole energy on life. You know what I'm saying?
She's
Like
a vibe.
she's
Erykah's
just a vibe. And so
But you got rid of her.
I don't want to. This
And you
is a
kept her
tough
for someone
form.
with no vibe.
But the
Like,
truth
when it
is,
comes down to it,
no, but what you got to realize is if I'm in my car and I'm driving, I'm definitely going to D'Angelo, Jill Scott, and Maxwell before I go to Erykah Badu. If I'm on a road trip and I'm pushing, I'm going to Houston for 2 hours, Erykah Badu going to be the fourth person I put on in that list.
and that's too bad because that's where she's from.
And?
Here's the thing, though. Also, think about it like this. Here's the thing.
Right.
Also, of the four of them, the one who has like the most aura, the most vibe, is Erykah.
Yeah, she
There's
got the
so
most
much about
vibe.
her. She's like a presence. She's like
Right.
she's a force.
Yeah.
She's more of a force than Jill.
And
Jill
still,
is like
I would say she's
sexier,
still more
sultry,
relevant.
like
Yeah, she's more relevant. She on
absolutely.
social media. She's in movies. So yeah, no, I don't discount that. And if you ever hear this,
She got crazy vagina powers probably because she
Erica,
got
I
these
know,
babies
didn't
by
she?
these niggas that been acting crazy.
Didn't she like put it into a scent of a like, or what are they, incense?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She bottled it.
She sold incense modeled after the scent of her vagina.
Yeah,
And
that's
she
legendary.
said, "You too, bitch, can get like me
Yeah,
because I got superpowers in
that's
these
legendary,
flavias."
man. That's legendary. I'm not ever gonna discount the woman. The woman is dope. But as far as what's going on my playlist, I got the other three first. But I love you, Erykah. I really do. Somebody got rid of. We got two rid of D'Angelo. I can't get rid of D'Angelo. So
three rid of D'Angelo.
Did Manifest get rid of D'Angelo? Manifest, who you getting rid of? You only just. Oh, he said Jill Scott. No, he ain't getting. So you got two for D'Angelo, one for Jill, one for Erykah. All right, let's go to the next topic. The next topic is what we got for the next one. What gotta go?
Nasty time.
It's nasty.
We're
nasty time.
Should we save Mr. No. We gonna
go
we
ahead.
gonna get
Let's
with
go
Mr.
get
Nasty
it.
time right now.
Let's go get it.
If you have to get rid of one of these things,
yes,
and never have them ever again in your life,
yes,
are you never gonna kiss again? Are you gonna never give or receive head again? Are you never going to perform or receive? I'm not necessarily talking to you. I'm just talking doggy style sex.
Okay.
Or, we're just gonna kick it old school and keep missionary.
All right. So we got fellatio or head. We have kissing.
Or cunnilingus, depending on who you are.
Or cunnilingus. We have kissing. We have kissing. We have doggy style, and we have missionary. One has to go. The first one that will stay is head. Yeah, first one that stays is head. Head ain't. We can't do this without head. It's mandatory. And if you don't want to give head, then you gotta figure something else out in life. Okay. Head
Okay.
to change
All
the whole world, okay? All right?
Okay.
There'll be less wars if we had head. Now, my second one is probably going to be different and probably label me the light-skinned version of myself, but the second one I'm keeping is kissing. If a woman can kiss, women know how to deliver a very sensual kiss, something that will lay on your mind. Need that. I'm a kisser.
He's a lover boy.
I love to kiss. Just what I like to do. Can't speak for nobody else. We can have long makeout sessions before I blow your back out. Okay? So that's the second one I'm going to keep. Which then means we got doggy style and we got missionary. Now, I would prefer neither one of these to go. Okay? But I would say doggy style. Doggy style, it's a great position, but I think doggy style is going to have to go. I really do. I think that I'm going to keep missionary because when I'm digging into your soul, I need to know exactly what it is that your face is telling me. I need confirmation. Doggy is a bit lazy. I know that you throwing it back at me. I can see how you're getting rough with it. You're getting mad extra active. But I think I would much rather have missionary kiss up on you, look into your eyes, and tell you you're the most beautiful woman in the world as I damage your guts. Probably what I'm going to do. I don't want to get rid of doggy style, but I'm a kisser. I love kissing. You know what I'm saying? I love feeling lips, and when you kissing, you can smell her perfume, and
This is stressful.
I'm just saying. I think doggy style got to kick rocks. I think that I'm gonna keep missionary because I want to look at you. I want to look in your eyes. I want to make sure we have a connection. Plus,
You
if
can
I'm
look at me. You can look at me when you're kissing me, like, ugh. If you
why
really
why
want
can't
to,
you look at you?
ugh.
I'm not saying you got to look back at me. I'm not looking for you to make
You
eye
can,
contact.
you can look back at it in doggy style. Like,
Yeah, you
what is the
can.
issue?
You can, but when you
Nah.
get one of these, you know you doing like that's instant. It's in your face. You looked at her, you like, oh yeah, I got her now. I'm gonna take her wherever I want to now. I got her. Hooked.
Or
line,
you could just have a mirror. You could just have a mirror and
see, you
see
get
what it
mad
is.
extra. You get
No,
you
I'm
get
not.
mad extra.
I'm not at all.
You could have a mirror. Will said he
You could
never
have
kissing
a whole-
again. Final answer. All
Wow.
others remain. Will said never kissing again. Final answer. He said keeping doggy
Wow.
style for sure. Again, 4 more tough choices. All right. Which one got to go for you?
You were talking. First of all, you said doggy style is lazy. Missionary's the laziest. I would like to point that out.
Not if
Yes, it is.
not if she on bottom and not if she on bottom and she throwing it back. It's not. When she on bottom is missionary and she throwing it back up at you as you in missionary, like she can work it too. At least
throwing
you hope so.
Throwing it back in missionary is a concept.
Maybe not throwing it back, but throwing it up.
What? What? You mean like some kegels? I don't understand. Throwing it up is a weird concept.
Hold on. Let me look at the camera. So
I'm like,
she here, you here, and she throwing that thing up on you while you sitting there in missionary. She hitting
that's
it.
a lot of. Throwing it up is weird.
Well, I said throwing it back at you, and you
Anyway,
said that was weird. I mean, I'm trying to demonstrate.
I see where you're at, and I get it. But
She
like,
throwing
that's
that,
not
you know, and you just laying there, you like in your push-up position, and she
That's
like,
a lot
don't
of
worry,
thrust.
daddy, I'm gonna throw it back at you.
That's a lot of thrust. upward thrust.
Hey,
It doesn't.
them
It's not
upward
natural.
thrusts in missionary can change your life, is all I'm saying. While I'm kissing
Missionary
all
gotta.
on your neck and telling you you're
Missionary gotta
beautiful
go.
and sucking on your ear.
Oh, it gotta go. Missionary gotta go.
Oh, you
Oh,
hating.
oh, oh,
You hating on the
missionary
missionary.
gotta go. Bye, bye, missionary.
You gonna take it to church?
Missionary gotta go. Oh, missionary gotta go.
Funny to me.
Oh, we gotta go. Yeah, that's out the window.
Funny to
It's called a
me.
church. Missionary gotta go, bro. What, how could you lose? Listen, you're demolishing doggy forever.
Yeah. I mean, if
Even
I
when you
get
like
rid of
choke her from
missionary,
the.
if I get rid of missionary, I will never be able to look you in your face while I'm delivering all of this beautiful sexual energy.
You
All
can get
I'm
it
gonna
from the
get,
side though, from the back. You can just like pull her up. You know what I'm saying? And choke her
oh,
out and pull her back a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
I
You
mean, that
crazy?
ain't, but no,
I
I
mean, you're
know.
not crazy. These are your own
Okay, so let's
preferences.
be honest. Is doggy style an intimate position or not?
No.
Because it doesn't feel intimate. Really, doggy style is made for beating the brakes off of it. And I madly respect that. Right?
Yes.
And beating
Beat
the
the brakes
brakes off
off.
of it is super dope. Believe me, I've participated. But I want to have a connection. I want to look at you. I want to tell you some things. I want to whisper in your ear. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you
Look at
this.
them from up here when they're down there. That's a lot of. You could do that.
Yeah, no,
Put
look.
it there. And
No, I want our breaths. Have you ever like just been making love and your breath is in, like you can hear it and y'all in sync and you can hear with the little subtle, like you know what I'm saying? And then you like, oh shit, she didn't let me hear it. I got her now. Like that's all you need. As a man, you know where you about to go. You about to go to the hole and dunk the basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
missionary gotta go. Missionary gotta go. Missionary, bye bye,
Ah,
sister.
the
Missionary
missionary
gotta
gotta
go.
go, huh? All right,
It's
look.
out of here.
That being said, Manifest said
Be
Brett Life
certified
did
lover
the
boy some
Sister
other
Clark
time.
church shimmy. He said you did the Sister Clark church shimmy. Hilarious.
One of these are the.
Right, yeah, you out of line.
Yeah,
All right, what's
that's
the
fine.
last one and we gonna get out of their faces?
Wait, we had two more. Are
Do we
we
got
doing
two?
one more?
Oh
Two more.
yeah, we do got two. We it's split. Okay. Yeah, let's do the man first. Let's do yours.
So
Let's see where you at.
this is for me.
All right, and I'm gonna ask you. Matter of
You gonna
fact,
give it
let
to
me
me?
ask you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So this is for the ladies. One has to
Mhm.
go. All right.
Ladies,
The
fellas,
topic is
body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. That's the
male
topic.
body parts
Mhm.
or the male physique. The
Mhm.
first one
Mhm.
is the male smile. The
Hey, daddy,
second
good
one,
teeth. Nice lips. Yeah.
is a
Mhm.
man's shoulder and back.
Sturdy. Mhm.
The third is his height.
Yes. That
And the
part is
last
sturdy.
one is his hairline, beard combo, or beard.
Mm. Mm.
Four
Okay.
options. One gotta go. Which one are you immediately keeping first?
Okay. This is very near and dear to my heart. If I have to keep the first one that's going to stay is the fresh haircut beard moment.
Really?
Mind you, it yes, yes, because you can be a 6 and you come back from the barbershop, you're at 8.5.
Oh,
A, a
a
barber is
fresh
a
cut take
magician.
you up 2.5 points.
A barber is a magician for these niggas.
He
Understand?
is. Shout out to my barber, Fade God Premium
Listen,
Narius. I feel you.
it's a
Barber will change
thing.
your
It's a
life.
thing. When a bitch sees a man with a fresh haircut, they gonna be like, don't you be out in them streets
Right.
running amok. Don't
Right.
have no fresh haircut and no gray sweats. It's a problem. Come your ass home. Don't play with me.
Don't play. All right, what's
Don't
the second
play.
thing? What you keep in second?
As a tall broad, I would like to keep height because she likes her sturdy. Understand? And if I'm damn near 5'10", if I have on heels, a good pair, she's like 6'3".
Uh,
And if we gonna be in a situation, I need you to be tall, and look like something. Make a bitch feel small.
so no,
She likes
so no
she
little
likes feeling
people.
little.
No little people.
If I have it my way, you gonna have a fresh
Right. I
lineup,
mean,
and you gonna
yeah.
be up here.
Yeah. One gotta go. So
Mm-hmm.
we know his height gonna stay. If you had your way.
If I had my this is hard.
All right, so here we go. This is the moment of truth right here. Defines the male that Brittany wants. Which one gotta
Okay,
go?
listen. It hurts my spirit to say that shoulders and back will go. It's very hard for me to admit this because it's one of my favorite things.
I know. When we talked about this earlier, I was like, I don't know which one she gonna get rid of. It can't be shoulders and back because you said that combo is unstoppable.
It is when they strong backed it. And she likes to keep her nails long to be around strong backed it and shoulder situations. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun time.
Gotta be around the strong backed it.
Backed it. You understand? My brother used to call them Lesners. That little muscle right here between the neck and the shoulder.
Oh my God.
What that is. I don't know what it's called in real life, but there was a wrestler called, I think his name was Brock Lesnar.
Right,
and
yeah,
he
the
had really
Lesnar.
big shits right here. So I always just call them Lesners. When they got that big ass Lesnar. But also, everyone doesn't get to see the Lesnar, but everyone gets to see your beautiful ass smile, right?
Right.
And if the teeth are popping and the lips are moisturized, they bright and they white and they shining on these hoes. I'm gonna be like, you see my nigga, you see him with the fresh, you see the beard, it's lined up, it's popping. You see the teeth. He might have had braces when he was 15, but look at him now. He's phenomenal. You see this?
Yeah, I was smiling at the world.
So I will keep smile. And unfortunately, the shoulders and the strong ass back. But you can still be tall and sturdy with a little bit of a weak shoulder, and that's okay.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm glad that we did that because I imagine that to be tough for you. I honestly thought that you was gonna go with an ugly smiled Negro. You know what I'm saying? I thought
what if a
that
tooth is missing? What if you got like one missing here and one missing there? It's not the same.
And
no
it's
more.
just a goofy, got the goofy smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your shit's all wonky and shit. You might have
that's
a fresh
what I thought
beard,
you
but
was
then when you
gonna
open
do.
your mouth,
I was
you look
like,
kind
she
of
about
crazy.
to go with that smile. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Whew. That was hard work.
All right, let's get to the last one.
So on the flip side, we got these body parts of these broads, right? Hiccup. So you have breasts, you have thighs, you have ass, and you have lips. What is staying off top?
Ass. Not even a question.
Okay, all right.
Ass is staying first.
Okay.
And that's really not even, you don't even need to explain it.
We don't have to talk about it. No, it makes perfect sense.
Based on what I told you earlier, though, I'm going to change it. The second one I'm keeping is thighs because I like proportion.
Wait.
I like,
Okay.
I don't want your ass to be out of control and your thighs to be.
I'm gonna let you get this off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Third.
The one that can stay and the one that
Don't
has
be
to go.
Don't be disrespectful. What'd you
Breast
say?
can go. Breast can go.
Okay.
I think earlier I said lips, but then I thought about
Then
it.
you thought about it. Like that's
I
stupid.
really had to sit with it. And I'm a kisser. I love lips. I love hair. I love lips. And so if it's me and I got to
You
choose,
can't get rid of a good set of lips.
yeah, the lips is popping. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with small breasts. That's cool with me. I'm all right with that. You know, but if I had to choose which one had to leave, it would probably be breasts. I love lips. A good set of lips kissing you, can change your life. Anywhere on your body, actually. And then when they're done up right, you got your lipstick popping or your gloss popping. You know what I'm saying? The
I
delivery of
think,
love that
not that
comes
it
from,
matters. I
what's that?
think I might agree. No, never mind. I take it back. I will get
Okay.
rid of thighs.
You gonna
But
get
I
rid of
can
thighs?
understand, yeah, I can understand the rationale that you have. Because it's
Why
the
would we get rid
thighs
of
and
thighs though?
it's the thighs and the ass are doing the things that they need to do as far as thighs and ass and dying and
Yeah.
creating that bottom hourglass.
Yeah.
The top can be small and you'll still look like that bitch.
Yeah.
So I get it. But also I don't
Oh.
have a whole bunch of ass, so I would like to keep my tits because I feel like I need to be on my own team today.
Did you say you don't have a whole lot of ass?
Mm-mm.
So you just keeping the honesty out here in these streets.
I am not going to defeat myself
I hear you.
because my power plays are up here. So I'm going to stick to my offense and I'm not going to get rid of them.
Hey, that's how you got to do. You got to keep what you feel work for you. Even more funny is how Will just gave us this information. He said full shaped lips first off top. Got to keep those. 2 ass, 3 thighs. He said he loved breasts, although he was breastfed. Little bitty ones will do.
They'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Little bitty ones will
I
do.
get the rationale.
I understand, Will. I'm on your side, my guy. Little bitty ones will do. Well, look, guys. The truth is we got busy on a Thursday. We thank you for sitting out here with us and having a good time. We will be back to our regularly scheduled program next Wednesday. All that being said, go Lakers. I am your host, Kynard. That is Brittany King. And the Dope Dialogue podcast is up out of here.